Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix unhandled exception access violation error with Persona 3 Reload game on your Windows computer. Now I have provided steps for both Steam and Xbox Game Pass user. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Please perform this step. So go to the start menu and then restart your computer, and after the system restart you can try launching the game and then check. Now still you're facing the problem. Next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. Now for Steam users and Game Pass user I've shown the steps. For Steam users you can make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now open the P3R folder, binaries, Win64. Now over here you can see the game.exe file. Make a right click on the game.exe file, select properties, and then go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, and then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click and then launch the game and check if there is any other exe file. So check engine binaries. So that's the only exe file. So make sure that you run this exe file from the game installation folder as an administrator. So you have to make a double click and launch the game from here. Now for Game Pass user you can go to Xbox app. Now make a right click on the game over here under most recent. Here you can see the game. Make a right click, then select manage, and then over here click on create desktop shortcut. Now once you click on it, now go to desktop. Here you can see the game.exe file. Make a right click on the game.exe file and then click on run as administrator and then check. Now the next step is to now disable full screen optimization. You can try this. Now this is for Steam users. Make a right click, select manage, click on browse local files, and then go to the game installation folder, open P3R, binaries, Win64, make a right click on the game.exe file, select properties. Now over here put a check on the box which says disable full screen optimization, and then put a check over here and then select Windows 8 over here, click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again make a right click, select properties, and this time select Windows 7 from the list and then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click and launch the game. If that does not work, so when putting all these checks, check in the box, if it's not working, then you can uncheck these boxes from here and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now to verify the game files, make a right click on the game, select manage, select properties, and then go to the install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now Xbox Game Pass user, make a right click on the game over here, select manage, and then go to files and then click on verify and repair. Read this and then click on yes, and it will take a couple of seconds or maybe a minute to verify. So here you can see it's downloading 100% complete. Now you will see the play option. Now you can try to launch the game. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. So select the right product type and then select the right series. And then select your graphic card. So I'm selecting my graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Now if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on start search. Now once you click on start search, scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version 551.23. So click on get download and then click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom over here. Make sure that you select custom over here, then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Now click on next and let the installation complete. And once the installation is complete, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to, now this is for laptop users with dual graphic card. Make sure that you run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings over here and then go to the custom apps for app, and here you can see desktop app is selected. So click on browse, and this is for Steam users. If the game is installed in C drive, go to C drive, open program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Now open the game folder, P3R, P3R, binaries, Win64, select the game.exe file, click on add. Once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Now if you have the game on Xbox app or Microsoft Store, then from the drop down option, select Microsoft Store app and then click on browse, and then you will find the game in the list. So scroll down and find the game. So here you can see the game. Select the game. Now once you select the game, click on options and then select high performance. Now click on save. Now launch the game and then check. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and download x64. You have to download both x86 and x64 version and then run both the exe file. Now once the download is complete, click on it. Now you will see repair option or install option. So if you see repair, click on repair. If you see install, click on install. Click on yes to allow. Now download x64, and again once the download is complete, run this exe file. Make sure both the installation are complete. Now run this exe file. Now again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Now once the installation is complete, you will see a restart option like this. Make sure both are installed and then click on restart. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you have any third-party antivirus, just make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, you will have an option update and security. Click on update and security and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access and then click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app. Now click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file. Select the game exe file. Now click on open. Now once the game is added over here, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now go to system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Now again click on browse. Click on browse and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file and then click on open and then click on add. In my case, the game is already added. So once the game is already added, in my case it's already added. Once the game is added over here, click on OK on the bottom and then launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to try these in launch option. This is for Steam users. Make a right click on the game, select properties. In the launch option, type in -dx11 and then launch the game and then check. If that does not work, again make a right click, select properties. This time type in -dx12 and then launch the game and then check. If that does not work, in that case again make a right click. So if it's not working, you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to delete the save game files. Now before you delete the save game files, let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can delete the save game files. Now for this, go to File Explorer, Go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. If you don't see app data on the top, click on view, select show, and then put a check on hidden items. You should be able to see app data folder. Open app data folder and then open the roaming folder. Over here you can see Sega folder. Open Sega folder. Now open P3R folder, and over here open the Steam folder. Open this folder. You will find the save game files over here. So you can delete this complete P3R folder. Make a right click and then click on delete. And once this is deleted, now go back and open the local folder, and again over here also you will find p3r, and this has a config file. So you can delete this p3r. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to update Windows 10 or 11 to the latest version. Now this is important, so open Windows settings, go to Windows Update, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, restart your computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to, if you are able to launch the game, switch to window mode and lower down graphics settings. Now if you are able to launch the game, even Xbox Game Pass user, if you are able to launch the game, you can launch the game. Now in the game, go to config and then go to graphics settings. Now over here, if graphics quality is set to high, uh, you can set it to middle, or you can even go for low quality. I will set it to middle. Now scroll down. Now frame rate limit, you can set it to 60, or you can even try 30. I'll set it to 60. Reflection, if the reflection is set to off, like on, then you can turn it off and then check. Apply the save the settings. Now go to display settings, and then now over here, if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. Now if this is set to full screen, you can try borderless full screen. You can even go for window mode and turn off the VSync, and then save the settings, and then click, select yes, and now check the performance. Now the next step is to unplug all the external devices. So if you have these devices connected, disconnect it. Also disconnect any additional controller connected to the computer. Try launching the game on single monitor. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then check. Also close other overlay applications. So if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If your overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have overclocking applications such as MSI Afterburner, Riva Tuner, or any other overclocking application, make sure that you close all the overclocking application. Also close all the third-party services which is running on your computer. Even your browser and third-party application, close it. If you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Now to perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services, and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So make sure you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first, and then click on disable all, and then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer, and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box, and then click on View Advanced System Settings, and then click on the first settings, and then go to Advanced tab, and then click on Change over here, and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, Now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator, so type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here uh, it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576, 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. Now to update the system BIOS, go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. Asus computer, go to Asus. HP, you can go to HP website, and then find your latest BIOS update available. So select your model number, make sure that you select your computer and then find the latest BIOS update and then update the system BIOS. But in case of laptop, make sure before you update the system BIOS, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. And during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click, manage, uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then restart your computer and then reinstall the game to C drive. Suppose if the game is installed to another drive, in that case you can try installing the game to C drive. And if the game is already installed in C drive, then you can try reinstalling the game to another SSD and then check. And now Game Pass user can try extra steps from here. So you can copy this YouTube link. So you can follow the steps from here, and this is for Xbox Game Pass user. You can follow extra steps if the game is not working. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.